There's no more blood.
Are we still in the world of the living?
Yes, we are. We will be here forever, unless I feel a weak presence. Just a spark of life, but it could ruin it all.
But you said that
Silence.
no one could...
We need to find the source and remove it.
I will do what you please, my new Archon. But where shall we start looking?
It's midsummer already. Time seems to go by so quickly.
Yet, no matter how long I spend with you, it never seems enough. You know, I'm going tomorrow, so did you consider my offer?
I did. And I would love to come with you. But I don't think I can. My destiny is not to be a hero.
But my destiny is to be at your side. Just say the word, and I will stay here with you.
No, Benedict, you can't stay here. I mean, look at you, standing here in that shiny mail. Don't waste your time in this village. Go and begin your training. I know it was always your dream. Me, I belong here. No matter what the people say, this is home to me. I'm no adventurer.
Don't worry. To me, saving the world sounds so much easier than giving you all that you deserve. I won't be away for long, I promise.
Careful. Don't promise things you can't keep.
Hey, Benedict! Come over here! Something's wrong!
Paul, you really know how to spoil a special moment, don't you? Wait here. Don't you dare go away.
Oh no! Who are these people? Run for your lives!
Scarlett! Quick! Come over here!
Scarlett! No!
Stay there! I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh no! Help! Anybody help me!
What? Benedict!
Wasn't as easy as I thought.
No. No. This can't be.
You are safe now. That's
Don't
all
do
that
this
matters.
to me. Please.
I will be with you always.
Oh no. Benedict. No.
My daughter,
Who are you?
there is no time to mourn your loss.
What is this? A dream?
You are the only one who stands between life and eternal darkness.
I don't understand. What is this about?
You must heed my words. You have powers that you do not know of yet. You must learn to use these powers. It is essential.
You talk about powers. I have no powers. My love is dead and I could do nothing to help. I'm no warrior. Why did all this happen?
All will be explained soon. But we must move quickly. There is much to learn, for only you have the power to grow, the power to change the fate of your world.
My world? There is nothing of value in this world for me anymore. Whatever it is you want from me, you'll have to find somebody else.
Listen, my daughter. I will give you my power and protection. There are many ways you can utilize my power. You will be able to see people again, see people that passed from your world.
Benedict.
Alternatively, you could use your force to crush those who did this. Seek them out and wreak your revenge. Will that comfort you?
Yes.
Whichever road you choose, your destination remains the same. You must find the Moonblade, then try...
The Moonblade? Undead Archon?
My...
But I have so many questions.
Sleep. All will be easier tomorrow.
But...
Sleep.
You're awake. I'm so sorry.
I just had such a horrible dream. Benedict died, and I think he was deaf. I was told to find a weapon and go to Venice. I'm so confused. What does it all mean?
Oh no, you mean you don't know? That just makes this all the harder. What you think you dreamt was no dream, although I wish with all my heart that it was.
You mean Benedict is dead? But I still feel his presence as if he was with me, right here.
Many of us have died. My Joel, too, will never return home.
It feels as though there's a veil obscuring my mind. I can't even think clearly.
Don't worry. We all feel it. I'm sure it will soon pass, but you need to get moving. You can't stay here. Find something new to wear, change out of those tattered clothes. Go ask Matteo. He has a daughter of your age.
Matteo?
The blacksmith at the end of the village road. You really are confused. He knows a fair bit about blades, too.
Why did this...
I know this must be hard for you to understand, but there are dark forces out there searching for you. I've always tried to protect you as if you were my own daughter, but this village is safe no more. You must leave as soon as possible. Get as far away as you can.
What are these dark forces?
Hush, child. The time for speaking has passed. You must take your leave. But wherever you go and whatever you do, you must avoid the mountains at night. Creatures from hell roam freely, and no mortal's blade can cut their undead flesh. If you see them, you must run as fast as you can. You are only a weak child. You would be no match for their strength. Now hurry! Go!
Have you ever heard of a...
Hell and poison! Maybe Matteo will...
You always cared for me.
I cared for you since you were given to me as a child.
My parents...
I cannot tell you anything about them. This is for your own good. Trust me.
I still feel weak.
You can always rest here if you feel weary.
Goodbye.
Hey, Scarlett, I need... Thanks for your help. Still, you must leave the...
What do you mean?
Those assassins. We still don't know where they came from. But they were looking for a stranger. And you're the only villager that no one knows the next of kin. They came for you. Oh, and beware of the Patrono brothers. They hold you responsible for what happened and swore revenge should they see you again.
Hey, Scott. Sorry things aren't exactly shipshape. Last night, the roof sprung a leak, and my apprentice got a bit arrow sick in the corner. Then to top it all off, I had to break my pliers over the long hat of an assassin. Apart from that, though, it's been business as usual. So, what can I do for you?
Do you know anything about a moonblade?
Oh, cripes. The cursed weapon of the dead.
So it exists. That wasn't just a dream.
No. Yes, possibly. Look, I'm not really in the mood for such fairy tales. This thing was supposedly forged from a metal that is not from this earth, and it's said that undead creatures can be killed with it. If you ask me, there's no such thing as a moonblade, nor are there undead creatures roaming around. These are tales of the mountains and the miners. Of course, if it is real, and you do find that blade, I'd very much like to have a look at it. In the meantime, you better use some real weapons and learn to defend yourself. I'm sure that brawler at the lower part of the village can teach you some tricks.
I'm looking for some new clothes.
Looking as lovely as you are? Well, I can't help you find any clothes, but I've got a daughter about the same age as you. She keeps her clothes in a chest at my house, which is just across the road. If you can find them, feel free to help yourself. Just make sure you bring them back here for me. I'll give them a quick tweak, just to make sure they fit.
You saved so many of us. Take this necklace. May it bring you good fortune.
Where is this wind?
It's a tavern near the bridge to Venice.
Thank you.
Hey,
I found those clothes you mentioned.
my. I'm glad my apprentice didn't live to see a skilled armorer turning his smithy into an alteration shop. Yes, don't say anything. It was the best I... Actually, you know, back in the old days, I used to do this stuff with armor, rather than just tailoring fancy dresses. If you ever find some armor that doesn't fit you, just bring it to me. I would be glad to put my old skills to the test for you. So, good luck. But wait a minute. Maybe you could do me a favor too. I need some new pliers. Ever since that assassin broke mine with his inconsiderate head, it's been a nightmare round here. I think the late ranger had some in his forest hut. I don't suppose you could go and fetch him for me.
Of course, leave it to me.
Scarlett! Scarlett! Thank heavens I found you. It's terrible. You're...
Calm down. What happened?
It's your half-brother, Leon. When those people attacked, he chased after them.
He left towards Ivy Creek, but he never came back.
Something terrible must have happened. You have to find him. There she is! That's the girl who destroyed our village.
What?
You heard me. You are responsible for all that happened. They were here for you, and now you will have to pay for it.
Now she got what she deserved.
What are you? A demon? Please. Please forgive us. We had no idea.
Let this be a warning.
Now you'll pay for what you've done to our village.
Oh no, fearless fighter! Let us live!
Don't mock me, scum.
As you like. Then we'll rip you to shreds right away. Won't be too difficult. Come on, you coward!
Scarlett! Why did you have to go and spoil things? I had everything under control.
I'm sure you would have slayed them all, oh hero with the rusty sword.
I wouldn't be so sharp with your tongue, sis.
Go back to the village, Leon. It's over.
You never let me have any fun.
This discussion is over, young man.
I hate you!
And I just don't want to lose you too.
Just go in there and search for the will.
You will go nowhere.
Oh, come on. What would you do with it anyway? You probably can't even read.
What? I had the same education as you. Stay away. This is family business.
Yes, and the controversy will be solved pretty soon. With this blade.
Wait, what's going on here?
Sometimes there are things in life that can only be solved by a good old-fashioned duel.
I'd stay out of this.
Well, I could use some help.
No, help me!
What exactly is going on here?
It's plain and simple, really. Our uncle died, and we both came here to claim the inheritance. One of us needs to go inside and look for his will, but this guy here is not to be trusted.
Oh, yes, I am. You were always the villain in our family.
The problem is, the will be hidden.
There'll probably be some sort of puzzle. Our uncle was very fond of puzzles. Even a bit paranoid, you might say.
I'll find the will. Then maybe you two can stop bickering.
If you need any help, just give me a shout.
Yeah, maybe we can help you somehow.
You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're going to find the...
Keep your eyes open.
Have you found anything yet?
Keep your eyes open. The old man was very fond of puzzles.
The will. It says everything should be given to Nesto, and there is something about an unseen blade.
You found the will?
Surprise, surprise. Now, let me see what the old fogey wrote down.
Don't give it to him. He'll twist it for his own good. You'd best read it out. This place would make a great shelter for homeless children.
What? Here? In this forest? Or I'll just tear it down and sell the wood.
This is my final will. I command that all that belong to me shall be... given to the family of Nesto.
Fate is with me once again.
Unbelievable.
Finally, I'll have some money in my pockets again, as it is fitting for someone of my nobility.
Nobility? It'll be gone in a week on wine and women anyway.
There's more, except for the unseen blade. Hidden in the world of twilight, it will be searched for in due time, and only discovered by its heir, the one without family, will be reunited with the past.
What is he going on about? A blade hidden in a twilight world?
Strange. It says, the one without family. There's only one person without a family in this village. Me.
So, you think this message was intended for you?
Well, why not? She seems a little mysterious to me anyway. Well then, let me invite you all into my new mansion and see if we can make head or tail of things. Not that we'd be any good in supernatural stuff, but...
Picking a lock is just a matter of finding the right order. Trivial for people like us, trained in fine crafts.
The door is now unlocked. We'll wait for you out.
Look, I found it.
Amazing. It's just like in the legend.
Still, looks pretty battered. Maybe you should let a smith take a look at it before you give it a whirl.
Speaking of which, how...
Actually, maybe I do need some practice.
Now that our dispute is settled, we'll be going back to Venice. And regarding these strange foreigners on the road, it would be safest if we travel together.
Strange. For once, I agree with you.
I need to get to Venice too.
Then you are most welcome to join us. We'll wait for you at the tunnel entrance, and only enter it when you're ready. But first, we need to be sure you won't get cut into pieces by the next rogue that comes by.
So, how about we test your fighting skills right here, right now?
All right.
Yes? Great. Some enemies are skilled enough to block your blows. In that case, a direct attack won't harm them. However, if you're quick enough, you can attack them from the side or behind. You do this by performing a quick roll, followed by a strike. Roll to the left or the right, and then strike. Try it. Now, roll. I'm amazed. You're as quick as you're sharp-witted. The next thing to learn would be performing combined attacks. Maybe you'll stay alive until we reach the coast.
Well, if you carry on training, you might even live to see the gates of Venice.
Can you give me more protection?
The best we can do is be your company while you travel to Venice.
And having you around will make the trip more enjoyable, too. We'll go now. Meet us in the village when you're ready to go to Venice.
And don't forget to fix this cursed blade. Any power you may awaken from it will doubtless be an advantage on our way. Oh, and take this. It's my travel journal. It may prove useful.
A good idea. Have mine too. But don't forget to give it back to me when you've finished reading.
Come on, help me!
Hey, Scarlett, come over here. Hey, Scarlett.
I did. Why do you sound so...
I saw your fighting style last night. Luck must have been on your side. In all seriousness, though, there are some things that you have to remember. When you go head-to-head with your enemy, every last one of them has a weak spot. And there are no exceptions. Except you, of course. You've got more weak spots than a 4-year-old pumpkin. And I can show you how to fight them. Also, if you're experienced enough, I can teach you some new combat skills.
Show me how to fight these assassins.
Okay, now, I'm going to come at you like an enemy would and perform a standard attack. Only difference is I'm a little more heavy-footed and more handsome. Once they commit to the attack, all you have to do is dodge out the way. They're not very fast when they strike, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. And now, let's put it into practice. Trying to hit me 5 times with a counter-attack. But if I hit you twice, you lose. Are you ready? Congratulations, you did well. Now that you've learned the basics of combat, you should take this sword with you. It was left behind in the attack. I'm sure you'll know how to put it to good use. Now you should try to find a trainer who can show you how to roll and strike. And if you're experienced enough, then come back and I can teach you some new combat skills. Hey, Scarlett.
Teach me new combat.
It's not much, but it...
So many. Who's going to...
Can you tell me more?
At this rate, I think a few of the survivors went down to... In the meantime, I'll buy it. Oh, and before you go, I have an old Imperial sword on sale. If you bring me enough copper ore...
I would like to trade.
Hey, how can I help you?
I found your pliers.
Ah, great. I am a smith again! Hey,
I found the moonblade. It was an heirloom waiting for me in the...
that's not a very believable story. You scarcely knew the old guy. Either way, I'm afraid this thing is broke. So, unless there's also a leprechaun you can squash to steal the metal that came from the moon, you'll find the remain useless. Ah, and before you ask, you may...
Can I help you somehow?
I don't think so.
Can you customize...
Sure.
I'll come back later. What are you going to do now?
Well, what do you think? I'll go on working till the end of things, or at least until I find... Like in Venice, if someone offered me a smithy... Oh, so forget about it.
Goodbye.
We've heard that the mountain pass to Venice is blocked by some ugly. So we've decided that we should firstly decide what to do.
Maybe we should take a look.
You're free to go there and look at them as long, but staring at them will not Some very clever villagers claim they already tried that one.
Let's just go there.
Still, we've heard that no mortal blade can harm them. Speaking of mortal blades, didn't you just inherit? Maybe if you get it fixed, this will open the passage for us.
See you later.
Out for a bit of hunting? And the mountain pass is blocked anyway.
What are you doing?
We're the new militia. We're here to put those assassins.
Oi, Martha.
Yeah, but...
No. Please.
At their I know the old story. And now they're here to fulfill a mission.
What advice can you give me?
And go get some combat training from Brawler before you go out there.
Why is the pass blocked?
We don't know why the road to Venice is blocked.
Or something.
It's stuck in the gorge, and no one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale.
Of course, you're free to go and see for yourself.
Please, I need to get out of here now.
Fine, but don't blame us when you come back without your head.
How could she come back without...
Oh, shut up, man.